Welcome back, guys, to another TBR video where we plan out what I'm going to be reading for the month of May. It is currently May 6th, so I'm a bit late on this, but I had like assignments like all of April to like finish and do, and that's out of the way now, so I can read more books finally. I did have a TBR for April. I didn't read any single book on that TBR because I was mainly reading Say You Remember Me and finishing off the Harry Potter book I was reading. So I'm going to continue with the same TBR, but I'm also going to do a little twist and make it more of a mood reading thing. And as you can tell by the title, we're going to have Google pick out, well, not Google, Google. We're going to have Google pick out a certain number, and then I'm going to count the number on my shelves, and that's the book we're going to be reading. And I'm going to pick like around 5 books maybe. I've seen loads of people do this. This was like a challenge or a trend like ages ago, and I've seen people do this, and I thought, why not? It might be fun. And I've got a whole TBR cart here, and then I've got like a whole TBR shelf here, so I'll bring you with me when I'm counting. But first, I will be taking the TBR from April into this as well. Again, this is mainly mood read because I don't think I'm going to be reading 10 books. I'm going to have way more time to read since I don't have uni anymore, but still. So just an overview of what I'm going to be reading, what my TBR for April was supposed to be, which is You by Carolyn Kepnes. And since You season 5 has like finally come out, I'm excited to read this. Then we've got Daisy Jones and the Six, which I'm also excited to read because everybody says that this is good to read during the summer because it's like a very summery book, summery TV show. And then I can also watch the TV show, so I want to read that. Then we've got God Killer by Hannah Kena. So I'm excited to read that. This is a fantasy and the cover looks beautiful. I'm not going to be saying much about these books because again I've already mentioned everything about them in April's TBR. And Say You Swear, which I'm also very excited with. But I'm also very excited for this one. It's by Megan Brandy, and I know that it's like a love triangle type of thing. And I'm really excited for this because people say that this book is like really good, and I think it's like a sports romance because there's football there. But like love triangles, and unpopular opinion, I know, but I actually love love triangles. They're one of my favorite tropes. Like the whole Delana and Selena thing. That's what got me into it. But now we are going to be choosing the next books. I'm gonna go around 5. So I'm just gonna search a number generator on my phone. I don't know, honestly I don't know how many books I have even to read. I'm gonna just put, I don't know, max 50. I think maybe 50 books is what I have on my TBR. I didn't count them. I probably should have counted all the books I had on my TBR before. So I'm going to put max 50, minimum 1. And I'm going to click generate. And we got number 5. So if you come with me, I'm starting on the TBR cart because it's right here. I'm starting on the TBR cart, and then if it goes over the numbers on the TBR cart, then I will just go onto the TBR shelves. But it said 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I've never read a book by her, but I heard that this series is apparently really good. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. I also have Twisted Games, but that's in my room because I'm currently reading it. And next one, generate. We got number 10. It's not focusing, is it? There we go, number 10. So I'm gonna like set you down somewhere over here so you can see me like counting the books. Right. Focus. Hello. Okay. So we got number 10. I'm gonna just put this back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got Twisted Hate, which I'm reading Twisted Games right now, so like I think think this is the next book, actually. I think this is the next book after Twisted Games. So the universe really wants me to finish this series off. Okay. Next one. Generate. We got 33. Let's hope I've got 33 books on my TBR, but I think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Did I say 33? Yeah, 33. 31, 32, 33. Well, it seems we got Pride and Prejudice, which, I don't know, I've had this on my shelf for ages because I don't usually read classics. Like, classics is one of the genres that's like least read for me, along with literary fiction. But even then, I've read more literary fiction than I've read classics, and I enjoy fiction more than I enjoy classics. But this is supposed to be like a romance classic. I don't know if it's like hard to read. Let's just read the first sentence and like see the vibes. I don't know if it's like written in the way Wuthering Heights is written. That's the only classic Wuthering Heights is the only classic I've read that I've loved. So let's see. Introduction. In each of her 6 novels, Austen provides... Oh, wait, that's the introduction to the book. Never mind. Never mind. There's a lot, so... Jesus Christ, this introduction's long. Hold on a sec with me, guys. Okay, no, that's just further reading. Notes on the text. Oh my god, Pride and Prejudice, a novel, okay, volume 1, chapter 1, here we go. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Okay, that doesn't seem too difficult to follow. And it is like starting to get warmer here, and from what I know, like, this is like taking place in like summer or spring, or it's like a very spring book. I don't know why I've heard that, but I've heard that this is like best read in spring, or as I've seen in like films, everybody's always reading this in like spring, summertime. So I don't know, but you know, honestly, a bit of diversity, so we'll see. So that's the third book down. That's the third book down. I don't think I've got many other classics. Actually, I've got like 2 other classics. Generate. We got the number 13, Taylor Swift. This is gonna be lucky. Lucky, lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just this one. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. Okay, okay. I read Love Hypothesis ages ago. I just never finished it because I got bored when they got together. Which I tended to do. Like, whenever the couple got together, I was like, okay, I'm bored now. And the book wasn't over. But I might reread the Love Hypothesis because I was liking it. But I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd book, I think. Yeah. It's Love Hypothesis, Love on the Brain, and then Love Theoretically, but you don't need to read them in order. So I might read this, and if I enjoy this, go back and read Love Hypothesis and like give it another chance. But yeah, this is the 4th. So we've got 1 more book to pick. I hope this is like a good one. I'm actually enjoying myself. And we got, Jesus Christ, we got number 50. I literally put the max. The last book I pick and it's number 50. Now with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We got Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, which I'm really excited about. This is the first book in a series. Honestly, all down there is just series. I've had this on my, again, TBR for ages. I've got the other 2 books in the series, and everybody says this is like Money Heist, kind of, but like make it fantasy. And I love Money Heist. Money Heist is like one of my favourite TV shows. I love it so much. And yeah, I don't know if there's romance in this. Usually I like my romances with a bit of, usually I like my fantasies with a bit of romance in it. But I heard that it's really good. And I think there's a TV show. Netflix, also from Leigh Bardugo, Shadow and Bone. I don't know when Shadow and Bone was, I don't know if Shadow and Bone is like a prequel. I think it's a prequel, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm not going to be reading the prequel, even if it is. Yeah, it says Ocean's 11 set in a Game of Thrones-esque world. Like, count me in. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's do an overview of the books that we're going to be reading. So, first book we got was The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. It says, of course I want to be like them. They're beautiful as blades, forged in some divine fire, and Cardan is even more beautiful than the rest. I hate him so much that sometimes when I look at him, I can hardly breathe. One terrible morning, Jude and her sisters see their parents murdered in front of them. The fearsome assassin abducts all 3 girls and brings them to the world of fairy. Mocked and tormented for being merely mortal, Jude soon realizes that to survive in the treacherous, dangerous world of the royal court, she needs to be as cunning and deceitful as the Fae themselves. But the stairway to power is fraught with shadows and betrayal, and looming over all is the arrogant and charismatic Prince Cardan. And I know this is like also a first book in a series. I know this is like a very like old popular, like this isn't really popular anymore, but like it was like a very big thing, and it kind of gives me like ACOTAR vibes, and many people say that it kind of gives ACOTAR vibes, except they all get kidnapped. So yeah, got that. Then we've got Six of Crows. I actually never read the back to this because I know what it's about. But it's like, I know it's about a heist of some souls. I don't know what they're stealing though. But it says, criminal prodigy Kaz Brecker has been offered a chance at a deadly heist. Break into the Ice Court, a military stronghold that has never been breached, and retrieve a hostage whose knowledge could change Grisha magic forever. To succeed would mean riches beyond Kaz's wildest dreams, but he can't pull it off alone. A convict with a thirst for revenge, a sharpshooter who can't walk away from a wager, a runaway with a privileged past, a spy known as the Wraith, a heart-render using her magic to survive the slums, a thief with a gift for unlikely escapes, 6 dangerous outcasts, 1 impossible heist. Together they might just be unstoppable if they don't kill each other first. This sounds like great potential to be like, what's it called, found family, and apparently like this is very found family like esque, so I can't wait to read this, and hopefully then the Shadow and Bone. People say that Six of Crows is better, but Shadow and Bone, Jesus Christ, this is a long one. The many lives of theoretical physicist Elsie Hanaway have finally caught up with her. By day she's an adjunct professor toiling away at grading labs and teaching thermodynamics in the hopes of landing tenure. By other day, Elsie makes up for her non-existent paycheck by offering her services as a fake girlfriend, tapping into her expertly honed people-pleasing skills to embody whichever version of herself the client needs. Honestly, it's a pretty sweet gig until her carefully constructed Elsieverse comes crashing down, because Jack Smith, the annoyingly attractive and arrogant older brother of her favourite client, turns out to be the cold-hearted experimental physicist who ruined her mentor's career and undermined the reputation of theorists everywhere. And he's the same Jack Smith who rules over the physicist department at MIT, standing right between Elsie and her dream job. Right. Elsie is prepared for an all-out war of scholarly sabotage, but those long, penetrating looks, not having to be anything other than her true self when she's with him, will falling into an experimentalist orbit finally tempt her to put her most guarded theories on love into practice. So that sounds fun. And then, I don't think Pride and Prejudice even I don't think this has a summary. I think it's just, you go in, a good edition of novels or Jane Austen. I think you just go into it. New readers are advised that this introduction makes the detail of the plot explicit. So I know it's a romance, and like, I don't know. That's all I know. But Twisted Hate, it says, discover the addictive world of the Twisted series. Gorgeous, cocky, and fast on his way to becoming a hotshot doctor, Josh Chen. Wait a second, as in the same Josh Chen from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, because I will not be able to imagine anything else except for that man. If you name him Josh Chen. Has never met a woman he couldn't charm except for Jules Ambrose. The beautiful redhead has been a thorn in his side since they met, but she also consumes his thoughts in a way no woman ever has. When their animosity explodes into one unforgettable night, he proposes a solution that will get her out of his system once and for all. An enemies with benefits arrangement with simple rules, no jealousy, no strings attached, and absolutely no falling in love. Outgoing and ambitious, Jules Ambrose is a former party girl who's focused on one thing, passing the bar exam. The last thing she needs is to get involved with the doctor, who is to suffer insufferable no matter how good looking he is. But the more she gets to know him, the more she realises there's more than meets the eye to the man she's hated for so long. Her best friend's brother, her nemesis, and her only salvation. Her best friend's brother. Her best friend's brother. I'm just going to keep imagining Josh Chen, if you know what I mean. He hates her almost as much as he wants her. So yeah, I know this is like enemies to lovers, which is right up my alley. I love enemies to lovers, and it's thick. If you know about me, I love thick romance books. Lots of people don't like thick romance books and think that they should be like shorter. I love thick romance books, like every single time. Love it. And then we've also got the 5 that I've already mentioned. Like I said, this is going to be mainly a mood read. I don't think I'm going to get to all 10. Well, these are 4, so all... Wait, give me a second. I'm snapping. 9. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get to all 9 of these books, but you never know. I don't have anything else to do except rot in my bed and go to work. And that's all. But yeah. It's actually kind of embarrassing that we didn't even make it onto the shelf. So I've got way over 50 books probably. But yeah guys, I will be making a vlog out of this I think. I want to make a vlog of mood reading / reading my TBR, because all of these books sound really good. And we've got like an array of different stuff. We've got like thriller, we've got contemporary, we've got loads of fantasy, we've got a classic even. So I think we're good. So yeah, I will be making a video of like just mood reading / reading my TBR, and that'll be coming out at some point. I don't know. And I'm still working on the Harry Potter series. I'm literally on the last book right now. I'm on the Deathly Hallows. So bear with me, like that vlog is nearly over. And I will not be doing a wrap up for this month because the only book I read this month was Say You'll Remember Me, and technically Sunrise on the Reaping, because I finished that in April technically, but I've already done a video for Sunrise on the Reaping. My full review, full wrap up and rating are in the video before this of reading anticipated reads. So if you want to see my review of rating of that, it's in that video. So I didn't want to repeat myself again, and then there's literally only this book. I only read 2 books, like I said. This month was like assignment month, so. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to do the mood reading vlog. I'm actually so excited. I've never been this excited to film a video yet, because I just like have so much time to read and it's finally stress-free. So I'm actually really excited to be making the mood reading video, and I can't wait to read all of these books, especially Six of Crows and Twisted Hate. I'm really excited for them, most of all for some reason, and Pride and Prejudice for some reason. I'm excited for that, but I'm also scared that I'm not going to like it, because like I said, I don't read a lot of classics, but everybody loves Pride and Prejudice, like a loved book, so I'm scared that I'm not going to like it, but hopefully I will. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe, go to my other social media, even though I don't really post on them, but yeah, bye.